Hello all. In this particular video, we'll be learning about asynchronous counter. So the aim of the experiment is to design and implement an asynchronous counter using a decade counter IC to count up from 0 to n, okay, and demonstrate it on a 7 segment display using the IC 7490. So here you have to see two important things. One is you need to design a synchronous counter, so from 0 to n any numbers using the IC, that is 7490. Okay, so 7490 is an IC which we call it as a decade counter IC. Using this particular IC, we'll be designing any asynchronous counter where 0 to n, which range from we can count from 0 to 9, okay, so up to 9 counters. So let's see how your 7490 works. So 7490 is a 14 pin IC. It is a decade counter IC. It means that it is able to count from 0 to 10, okay, so 0 to 9, so that there are 10 counts. So it starts from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So after 9 it again goes back to your 0. So now let's see what all the pin diagram represents. So here we have it as a 14 pin IC. So your first pin is clock, which is always been connected to your Q0. 2 and 3 is MR1 and MR2. MR1 means it is master reset. MS1 means it is master set. Master, you need to know the difference between reset and set first. You need to be very much clear that what do you mean by reset and what do you mean by set. Reset means it is always is equal to 0. Set means it is always equal to 1. So if any pin is connected to MR1 and MR2, it means that it is 0, it is connected to 0 or it is grounded. If it is connected to 6th and 7, which represents MS1 and MS2, it is set, okay, so that it is connected. So this is actually power supply, this is plus 5 volts, okay. So now 4th is no connection, no pin is connected there. 5th is VCC, and then Q1, here we have 12th pin as Q0, 9th pin as Q1, 8th pin as Q2, 11th pin as Q3, 13th pin is no connection, and 14th pin is clock. Let's see the connection part of this asynchronous counter now. So before any connection is done, so it will be grounded. This master reset and master set will be grounded. Now I'll be constructing your mod 8 counter. So mod 10 counter works like this. So now it starts from, if it is mod 10 counter, it should start, your counter must start from 0, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. After 10, it must set back to 0, 0, 0, 0. This is what the principle is. It is very much simple. Now, which bits, if I make it as 0, the counter will set to 0. The bits, that is Q1, if I make from 1 to 0, and Q3 if I make from 1 to 0, so that your counter will be reset to 0. So these two bits must be connected to your reset inputs so that it will become 1 to 0 again. So for the given circuit, the circuit is same. You will be connecting your Q1 and Q3 together using an AND gate to your MR1 and MR2. This is not no connection. So this is MR1 and MR2. If you connect there, this whole circuit acts as your mod 10 counter or your decade counter. So this is all about your asynchronous counter using your IC 7490. Thank you all.